What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope everybody had a good day today. Personally, did not trade. I really wasn't liking the price action, and I guess I'll just kind of go over my thought process. Let's see. I was watching ES today on 5 minute. Let me turn off some stuff. Where's our open? Here. So this was our open right here. I was contemplating just not even trading at all. I ended up waking up like 10 minutes late. Kind of just contemplated rolling over and going back to sleep. I was pretty tired. And then decided to get up and just see what I saw. And I'm trying to think. So anyway, I sat down at my computer after I went and grabbed coffee. After I decided to get up and see what I could find. And when this candle here was forming, I was like, oh, this could be really nice, right? If they give us a retest of the 2024 POC, I'll be long. I put in an order here with a stop loss below this. I don't remember exactly where, but somewhere below that. Obviously, I never got filled, right? After that, I didn't really see much of anything. I believe... Hang on, let me just see. I had drawn this. I think it was this. Yeah, and I was like, oh, we're in the golden pocket here. Not a bad spot to go long. But for whatever reason, I didn't take it. And then I had also drawn this, thinking like, oh, maybe we come to here. I also recognized the short here, but I didn't trust it. Because we were just like grinding up. And I was like, I don't know that short's like the best idea. And so if we look left and we throw this right about there, this was my retest to go short. And with the type of day that we're having, really, I should have just targeted like 20 points, give or take. And I would have barely got it, right? My mentee actually took this trade. And after this initial candle, like we were both kind of looking at the same thing. After this initial candle down, I was like, dude, you should take your 5 points and run. And he closed it. And then right afterwards, it hit his price target, which was 805. I'm sorry, 85.50. And he was a little bit upset. And I'm like, it is what it is. Like, I don't think this was the best trade risk to reward. That's why I didn't take it based on the price action. I guess this probably would have been a good long. And I think at that point, like, I wasn't even at my computer anymore. And we're bouncing like just above the golden pocket. Obviously, this would have been a good short. It was a good short on SPY as well. And then there's a chance you could have been long here or in calls. Like if you draw a fixed range volume profile here to here. I mean, it doesn't really matter where you draw the fixed range volume profile from. You could draw it all the way to the top of the range. And you'll see, like, we have a volume shelf here where you could be considering long. Our main volume shelf is going to be right through here. And I would have been in long here. But like I said, I wasn't even at my computer at this point. So I didn't take that trade. Kind of the same thing on SPY if we look at it. All of the stuff that I called out, nothing hit. Hopefully you guys got this, because I've talked about this before. Like when we have a level where we're looking, like for puts or whatever, if we're above that level, we would look for a bounce instead of a rejection. This is the retest of breaking through here, right? This also here is the retest of breaking through this. So hopefully you guys got that. That's your, and it's also going to be the golden pocket. Like if we draw our fibs from top to bottom, that's the same thing as ES. And you'd be targeting your previous week value area low. And with this, like you could have, just depending on how you trade, but let's just say this is what you're looking at. If we break below this, you get stopped out. So you put your stop loss slightly below that. Something like this. And then to here, you're getting 4.2 to 1 risk to reward. Great trade. Again, like at this point in the day, I wasn't even at my computer anymore. I was like so over the whole day. I was just like, screw this. Decent short up here, other than the fact that I was really just like thinking only long all day. Based on the grind up, this would have been an even better short on the retest of the previous week value area low. Also was not at my computer at this point in time. And then we also have to look at trades that might not have worked out. Like if you thought this was a spot to get in long or grab calls, on the retest of this break, even though this is the retest, right? This is, I guess, the second retest. You would have got stopped out here. This is a retest, right? So here we broke through, never came back to it. Boom, retest, go long, or grab calls. As far as your target, like me personally, I'd probably close at the top of the single prints, thinking maybe we get a rejection. And I just noticed here, actually, there's another trade right there where this is breakthrough. It's not quite, well, 1, 2, now. So this is like the retest happened on our third 5-minute candle, and we're generally waiting for 3 below and then retest. Or I guess it might be like this is below, but we sliced back up. So this closed below, this closed below, this closed below. This is our retest. And you would literally target the single prints. You'd have to do like really minimal risk for this trade to work. So something like this is just a trade where you really can't risk very much at all. So then like, actually I'm trying to see here. You could technically have your stop as high as there and take this trade. I would probably do something like this if I was taking this, and it would have worked out. Then I think that's all that I really see. Again, nothing that I had called out, but everything that I teach you guys, if you're listening and paying attention, they gave, quite a few decent entries if you didn't get bored like I did. I also just don't like to trade days where it looks like a trend day, because I'm a reversal trader. And so I'll start looking for reversals, and I tend to get clapped if I trade them. So I don't remember exactly where I got bored, but I think it was right around here when we started selling off from here. I was just like, like how far down are they going to go? Is it going to be a V shape? Or are they going to bounce and start going higher again? I just didn't like the way things were moving, and I just walked away. Dude, Oliver, yeah. I don't know what other callouts you made other than being short here, and I talked you out of your position, I think. Or you might have talked yourself out of it, because I think you were trailing. I don't think you really trusted your levels. You can tell me if I'm wrong. But based on what you said, it sounded like you were trailing. Um, and this would have been a great long if you caught it. So yeah, that's it. And again, this is just kind of what we teach, and um, but I didn't see it as a great day to trade. I think I also, last night I made a huge mistake, and so like I just was not excited about trading today. Um, I had, let me see. I mean, I don't know. It could be considered a mistake or a win, depending on how you look at it. Why is this crazy? So, I have a little tiny account that I'm growing right now, and I'm trying to just trade MES. And for anybody that was on for Shorty's market update last night, he called out a short on ES. And I was like, oh, screw it, let me take this, right? So this was, where is it? This was the trade Shorty called out. Short 208.75 down to 195.50. And then stop loss at 5216.25. And when he called this out, I was like, oh shoot, let me quickly load up my my trading software and see if I can get into this trade. And as soon as I opened my software, I don't think this shows it, which is annoying. Oh, maybe if I... So, wait, is Shorty's thing on the screen? Okay, I closed it. um, so basically, as soon as I opened my software, I saw, and this kind of won't make sense, but the entry was 5208.75, right? I clicked my first trade right at what I thought was 5208.75 or whatever it was, 25. And then realized, shoot, no, I want two MES at this price. So I immediately bought another one, which is why I have like a different fill than what I'm, well, we should just be highlighting like these numbers here, because I was really only focused on the 0825 and not the other part of this. And so I click boom, boom, right? Or I clicked boom and I was like, okay, oh shoot, I only took one contract. So I immediately click sell again to buy my second contract. And then when I go to put my stop loss at 16.25, I'm like, why am I risking $600? And then, I mean, for people that know me, like that might not sound like anything too crazy, which, you know, generally risking $600 is not a big deal. But this is the account that I'm trading. So risking $600 is insane, right? And I'm like, it should only be like 50, 60 bucks that I'm risking, you know, to make hundreds. And I was so confused for a split second, and I was like, oh shit, I accidentally bought two full NQ minis instead of two ES micros. So I when I realized, like, I literally bought two NQ, as soon as I was green even slightly, I closed it. And if you look at it, like, where is it? It's kind of funny, actually, like, in retrospect, but I almost, like, blew my account. Or not blew my account, but I almost, like, basically wiped out all of my profits Like if we look at NQ, I don't, where was it? This is all, it was at like 18 something. Well, I'm not going to find, whatever. It is what it is. I was, I was red like $300 or $400 for a second because NQ moves like insane, right? It's so fast. And then I was like slightly red, but I didn't close in time. I mean, slightly green, and I didn't close in time. And then I went back to red, and I'm like, I should just take the L on this. Like, I was down like $200 again, and I'm like, I should just close here and just take the L, and that way, not like not be risking $600 on an account where I only have seven something. And anyway, then it went slightly back to green, and I just slapped close like as fast as I possibly could and made, like $46. But I mean, if we're being realistic about this, I risked $600 to make 46, which is pathetic. And as soon as I closed this trade, like it just started rocketing. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it was like somewhere through here. Yeah, I think it was like right here where I took it, and it was barely red for a second, and then it just rocketed. It would have stopped me out. I would have took a $600 loss. So after that, I was like a little sketched out, I guess, today, like just not really feeling it emotionally and whatever. And so, yeah, I just, again, seeing that we're just grinding up slowly, I was just like, screw this. I'm done. I'm going to walk away. But anyway, I really hope everybody did well today. Like, I'm perfectly fine with not trading on any given day. I am perfectly fine with not having traded today. In retrospect, like, I do see some decent entries, like if I stayed at my computer. But instead I ended up like, I don't know, I was talking with my wife a little bit, spent some time with the baby, just doing other things that are also important. Dude, can you not be annoying? Okay. This just gets better and better. No, 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 no. I just tried to be sneaky and like delete the levels so I could move it. Come on, man. There we go. Gosh, that was way too much work. Oh, and I also need to mention to everybody, MacMan, the hours rally is Tesla news or Tesla earnings. So that's another thing I need to call myself out publicly on this. I already did, like in Keenan's Discord, but I had said yesterday that Tesla is going to get clapped on their earnings, which they did, and I said it was going to tank the market, but for whatever reason, Tesla is still pumping. I mean, it's not really like up a ton. It's up $9, or not even $9. We closed at 244, and right now they're at 249.30. So they're up, whatever, $5, give or take. But yeah, they missed on earnings, and we're still pumping it. Crazy. Basically $2 billion miss, 10%. It's crazy. And they still managed to rally after hours. It's insane. Yeah, it is manipulation. Yeah, Nacho's Pop Shop. I mean, stuff like that happens to everybody. It's gonna, like, it's inevitable. You're gonna make mistakes and have misclicks, and like, stuff's gonna happen. Just such is life. But I'm glad I was able to close the trade with like a tiny profit. I really almost like closed it negative 200 just to minimize my risk. But I am very grateful that I was able to get out, with a small profit. And not take a huge loss on a tiny account, which would have sucked. All right. TPO. Oops. Oh, also, we forgot to look at blah 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 DocuSign. I didn't trade this, and I guess based on what people had told me, the spreads were really bad on this. But we opened above, came back, triggered, first trim, chopped around a little bit, hit our second trim. But it sounds like based on the spreads, it wasn't worth trading. But technically, a win on our levels called out pretty damn accurately. So I guess worth mentioning. We're actually like super bullish right now. Let's go look at the larger time frame. This is really, really bullish. So basically, we had broken through 2024 POC, basically hit our 2024 value area low, reclaimed our 2024 POC, also reclaimed this 518 level, which is slightly bullish, reclaimed 539.78, which is bullish, and then we sold off, right, and dipped right back under the 2024 POC. As soon as we did that, the next day we gapped up, went back over 2024 POC, back over 518, back over 539, and then from here we sold off again. And as soon as we went below the 2024 POC, they brought it right back above it in the same day almost. And now, we closed at 527, and right now we're at 537. This is really bullish. Like, if they get over this 539 level, I would expect to see the 2024 value area high. Potentially, they might reject here based on that information. But yeah, overall, we're looking very bullish. And then if we look at our daily volume, we talked about this yesterday. The last 3 days, we've had decreasing volume. Today, we have increased volume on a green day compared to the previous day. Right? It's not like major volume, but it is definitely more than yesterday. Right? It's going to be really hard to give you guys any kind of information. People are going to think I'm crazy, but I would not be surprised. to see this tomorrow. I think the only thing that prevents this from happening is some kind of negative news. Um, so with that said, just look for areas to get in long. If they give us this, you can grab calls. Um, if they give us this, you can grab calls. This is a huge range, but this would be like the only spot I would be considering puts. More specifically, if we hit 546, I would be pretty bearish. At least for the rest of the day. But I really think we're targeting the 2024 value rate high. We'll have to see. And then things will get crazy, right? If we break over 544, we're making a new higher high on daily candles. So that's definitely bullish, right? I just realized I have to leave in 15 minutes. My time is off right now. I thought I have more time than I do. All right. Hopefully nobody has a bunch of questions, because I have to go get ready to leave. Sorry, I'm trying to read through the chat really quickly here. Gage, it's tonight. If you're in the group, right at the top, it tells you the time, and it will be local for you. So if you click on event, it'll tell you exactly what time, wherever you're located in the world, is the next class. Yeah, this is going to be, we're going to be super bullish. Thank you, Victor. Thanks, David. Alrighty. Best of luck to everybody tomorrow. I'm not going to be trading. My wife has a doctor's appointment, and I might trade tonight, but I won't be trading tomorrow. So I won't be able to call anything out. I haven't been calling much out lately, outside of Shorty's Discord anyway. So, Oh, also, I should just add really quickly. I looked through a bunch of ticker symbols. I didn't find any option setups that I like, so I'm not sharing anything with you guys. Um, with that said, much love, much respect to everybody. My nose looks insane. It's so burnt. Um, yeah. As always, thanks everybody. Have a good evening. I'm cutting this short because I got to run. Much love, much respect, and we will see you all tomorrow, I hope. I did mention earlier in the week that I have a pretty busy week overall, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to be live every day. I will do my best. Tomorrow I have a pretty busy day, and we'll have to just kind of see how things go. And then I'm also supposed to be doing another mentor session 10:30 at night tomorrow. So got a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, much love, much respect, everybody. Best of luck tomorrow, everybody trading. Again, I'm probably not trading at all. So we will see you tomorrow evening, hopefully for another update. Okay. Peace out, everybody.